What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and recently I've been talking a lot about how I've just got a stack of action figures to unbox, so I've got to get through them. I'm going to start today and film a few, and we're going to start with an action figure set that I've had for a number of months now, just sitting there to the point where I almost forgot. And it's funny because it's actually a figure that I've been waiting for a long time. Quick shout out to my Siminions. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're interested in exclusive members only videos, extended episodes of The Noob, and exclusive emojis, hit the join button to find out more about channel membership. But remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on videos. Alright, so quite a while ago, probably even over a year ago now, when I first got into collecting all the action figure stuff, I made a video which was 5 characters I would like to see from the DC Multiverse range from McFarlane Toys, and the number one figure I wanted to see. So I think it would be a good idea to do a Punchline, and I would like to see that because even though I know a lot of people who don't like the Punchline character, I really like her. And lucky for me, the toy gods answered and we got a Punchline. Now, if you don't know who Punchline is, Punchline was a character that was introduced during James Tynion's run on Batman, where he introduced a ton of new characters, and I actually think Punchline was one of the first. She was basically one of Joker's henchmen, and a lot of the people in the beginning thought that it was Joker's new girlfriend, because obviously in the comic books, Harley Quinn had broken up with the Joker, so Joker was single, he was on the market, and a lot of people thought that Punchline was Joker's new girlfriend. As time went on, obviously we found out that wasn't really the case. Punchline was really just an obsessed Joker fan who always dreamed of working for him. Punchline was a super popular character when she first got introduced to the character. Based on her design, she looked very cool, and she was actually a very menacing character in the beginning. And as time went on, I think due to her popularity, I believe they really watered Punchline down. I haven't really read much of her for quite some time, so I don't know where her character's at, but she was a character that I really enjoyed when she first got introduced to the book, because again, I was still very new to comics back then, and I really loved new characters because I could follow them from the very beginning. So Punchline was one of those characters, and yeah, super stoked they got a figure now. I got a little bit more than I bargained for. I was hoping it would just be a single, not in a set, but they happened to release it in a double pack with the Joker, which is fine. I just didn't really want to pay for a Joker that I don't need. But yeah, I've had this sitting there for a number of months now, so we're gonna get her out, have a look, and we'll have a look at the Joker too. All right, so before we start this, if you guys are newer to the channel and you're into action figures and toys in general, there will be a link to my toys and collectibles playlist in the description below, so do check that out and check out some of my past videos. But this is the box for the Joker and Punchline set. You've obviously got the 2 cards that always come with the figures. You get the figure stands, and they both come with a knife each, but they're very different in size. As you can see, it's like, this ain't a knife, this is a knife. On the back, you've got some artwork there. The Punchline art is by Art Germ. I do have that book. I can't tell you the issue. I want to say it's Batman issue 90, but I could definitely be wrong on that one. That's just a guess. The one on the left, I don't know who did the art for the Joker, but I do know that that is the cover of a comic book, which was called Joker's Asylum. Joker's Asylum was a series of one-shot comics that focused on different villains from the Batman universe. There was one on Harley Quinn, there was one on the Penguin, a Two-Face one, but yeah, that's the Joker cover for that one. So yeah, now we'll get them out of the box and have a closer look. All right, so we'll look at the accessories first. Obviously, they both come with their own stand. Here's a closer look at their cards, which is just a copy of the artwork that's on the back of the box, so that's cool. You've got the little knife here. And of course, as I joked before, that's not a knife. This is a knife. All right, so we'll take a look at the Joker first. It's not a bad looking Joker. Like, people who know me know I don't like collecting different variants of a character. I just like to collect my favorite version of that character and then not have to pile up, you know, and have 10 of the same character. I've already got a Joker in my collection, but this one actually looks better, I think. The one that I've got, I'll show it to you. This one here is the Joker that I have as my McFarlane Joker, I guess. It's the Joker from the New 52, where he cut his face off and stitched it back on. I like that version of the Joker. I just think it's a very menacing version of the Joker. He's a little bit dusty, I think. But I will actually keep this newer Joker just because I think he actually looks a lot better. He looks a lot more like the Joker. And also, my original Joker here sits on a shelf that has just Joker stuff. This Joker can sit with my multiverse figures. So there you go. We'll have a quick play with him. His head looks up and down pretty good, all the way around good. Not a bad, he's got almost a Y. No, a little bit more than a T-pose there, so that's good. Oh, he actually pivots at the bicep there as well. That's good. Elbows are good. Not much of an ab crunch, as you can see, he's all covered up here. He turns at the waist that much, turns that much, kicks up about that high, does the splits out to, oh, that's not bad, that's not bad. Jean-Claude Van Joker, very nice. Double jointed knees as expected. Yeah, so nice Joker figure. I will actually keep this and I'll put it with my McFarlane stuff. Or maybe I can even display him with my Batman. I don't know, we'll see, we'll work it out, we'll find him a home. All right, this is the figure that I have been waiting for. Focus. All right, this is the last time I'm using my camcorder for the toy videos. I do most of my toy videos on my phone and it does look a lot better. It's a lot better for this type of video. So I do apologize if this isn't really focusing well. Really good looking, like they did well with the likeness. I must say with her face, it really looks like a realistic Punchline. Like if Punchline was played in a live action show, I feel like that really looks like a Punchline. I was expecting something a little bit different. I was expecting something to look a little bit more animated, if anything. But this is a very realistic face, almost like a cosplayer is playing this version of Punchline. I don't know if I like, okay, She's got this ball in her hand and I just realized it's stuck to her hand. That's so dumb. Like, what happens if I don't want her to be holding a ball? She didn't come with a spare hand? Like, that's a poor effort. That really pissed me off actually. So all she can do is hold a ball and then hold a knife and a ball. That's stupid. But yeah, overall, look, they got the costume pretty spot on there, even the little tear that she sort of sometimes has on her outfits here, as you can see. Look, really good looking figure. Does her hair have any pivot action? You know what, I don't wanna, it feels very delicate, I'm gonna leave that. Her head doesn't really move, oh, does it? No, that's really weird. Look at the back of her head there. How like she's got no, that's kind of like my head. I don't have like a back part to my head, it's just flat at the back. It's kind of weird. But her head doesn't really look up, like look down very much. That's a little bit odd. Turns decently all the way around. Her shoulders, do a T-pose there. She also has sort of a pivot at the bicep, as well as the wrist. There's her dab. She has a cut at the waist, I guess, or not waist, in the midsection. So she has definitely better ab, oh, not much really. Her ab crunch kind of sucks. She does go back quite a bit, and she turns at the waist. I love this actual shiny, vinyl-y sort of material actually. That looks really good. Her splits, not bad. She kicks up, oh, she can't kick up too high because of her dress is a little bit thick there. No turning at the legs. She just has her double jointed knees there. She's got her heels, which go up and down as well. So look, you know what? I'm gonna leave that to the end. Obviously, I always give my honest opinion at the end of these videos. So we'll just do some height comparisons and then we'll look at some real basic poses and then we'll go to the honest review. So here they are with my old Joker. Both Jokers are pretty similar in height. They're all pretty similar in height. So here is, you got Grifter in between Joker and Punchline, and you've got Steel on the right. McFarlane figures are all very similar in height, I find. They're all sort of pretty good on that 7 inches. I noticed Grifter was a little bit shorter than my Wonder Woman, so I'm assuming Grifter is a little bit of a shorter character, and Steel is obviously a taller McFarlane character. So just want to bring in some characters that actually had some height difference. So now we'll try something maybe from some different brands. Here I have my Angela from Marvel Legends there. I always like to use her as a comparison because Marvel Legends are 6-inch figures and she's very, very tall for a 6-inch figure. As you can see, she stacks up pretty close to Punchline there. Punchline is definitely taller. Remember, Punchline is on heels though. And then my Thanos there is from SH Figure Arts. And then here you've got Bruce Lee, who is from Diamond Select, I think. That Bruce Lee is obviously a 7-inch character, a figure, sorry. And then you got the Crow there from, what are they called? Shit, my mind's blanked. Mezco is what they're called. Mezco, I believe, are 6-inch figures. So again, he's obviously going to be a lot smaller. And then last, we'll go with my Red Sonja from Executive Replicas, I think they're called. And then I got my Harley Quinn from NECA there. So it's the height comparisons. I'll do a few very simple poses for you, and then I'll let you know what I thought of these figures. Alright, what did I think of these figures? Firstly, we'll go with the Joker. Again, originally my idea for this was I was just going to open the box and get the Punchline out because that was really the only figure I wanted, and I was potentially even going to sell this Joker. I am going to keep this Joker. I think it's a pretty good looking Joker, and I will put him on the shelf with my other multiverse figures. The Joker's fine, good articulation on his head, looks like the Joker, can't complain there. When it comes to Punchline, like, I think it's a really fantastic looking action figure. Just so realistic. That face is just, it really looks like a real person. But why the hell did they do that ball? If you ever do an action figure that has something permanently held in their hand, how could you not take the time to put on a hand or give you an extra hand that is just open to do something else? Like, it's just ridiculous that she has a ball permanently stuck on her head. I just cannot believe they did something so stupid. So in my mind, obviously they'll probably release Punchline again in the future on her own in a single pack, and I have no doubt they'll probably get rid of the ball, if I had to guess, which kind of sucks because I don't want to have to buy another one. So if that does happen, I probably would. The thing is, if they do another version of this character, I hope they keep the same likeness because I really think that's a great face. I remember seeing images of it before it came out and I thought that doesn't look too bad. And then when it came out, looking at it through the box, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's that good. But now that it's in hand and right in front of my face, it's a fantastic likeness on the face, I think. As far as making Punchline look like a real person, they did a real great job there, but that ball is just the dumbest thing that's happened in toy history. Maybe not toy history, but you know, I'm a little bit upset about that. But yeah, again, if they ever do a single pack, I might have to get that and maybe I'll just sell this one off for, I'll just give it away. I have it. Stupid ball holding figure. Anyway, that's all for this one. Again, if you guys are new to the channel and you like toys and collectibles, I do a lot of videos just on toy collections and things like that. I also do vlogs where I go to toy shops, comic shops and things like that. So do check them out. I'll try to leave links in the description below to check out my playlist, check out the back catalog. And if you guys are still watching this video, I appreciate you. And until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.